Hello and welcome. My name is Zilla, and welcome to my Athenaeum. And today, I'm here to bring you another PraxisTown project. Actually, since I missed the last couple of months, I want to bring you a double whammy. They're on kind of a theme, so I think it might be particularly relevant, but feel free to just pick one and start there. So to back up a moment, the PraxisTown projects, PraxisTown is a group of like-minded creators trying to make the world a better place. And the projects are monthly calls to action, small things that you can do with minimal time, effort, money, things you can personally do, often for yourself or your personal community, to just take a small step in that direction. So, today I would like to talk to you about two things. The first one is maintaining your own digital security. So it can be really hard to understand the volume and types of data that are out there about each and every one of us who are on the internet. And it has become more important than ever that we get a handle on how that information is being bought, sold, and made available. So this is particularly a call to action for myself. So I have not in the past been particularly good about this, but there are a lot of products and services out there that can help you do this, or you can learn how to do it yourself. Find out how to keep your data as safe as possible, how to keep your own personal safety off the internet and your family's safety. This can be really important for a number of reasons, but one of those reasons is our second part of today's PraxisTown project, learning about OPSEC, or Operational Security. Now, this feels like very high-level infrastructure information, spy thing, but what I really mean is that it's important to keep yourself safe from surveillance and to keep other people safe. If you feel like there's something you might be in danger for instance, joking about in an airport, don't joke about it in an airport. But a more, serious version of this might be if you're going to a protest and you think there might be pushback on that protest from the institution being protested, from the local police force, from the government, which we have seen over and over again with things like the pro-Palestinian protests being cracked down upon and having people be arrested and even beaten. We need to be sure that we are acting in accordance with best principles to keep each other safe and to keep ourselves safe in these situations. Things like not taking your phone to a protest because all phones do have a chip that pings the nearest cell phone tower, for instance. And those can be tracked even if the phone is turned off. So don't take videos at protests unless you are there with a camera. And even then, be careful of whose faces you show. Leave that kind of reporting to the news organizations, things like that. You don't want to get somebody else in trouble if they didn't ask for that. And you might get in trouble for being the one who provided that for any number of reasons. This is not to say that you should never record what is happening. Of course you should, but you need to learn where those appropriate lines are and what the potential upsides and downsides of various types of, operational security are. Now, for a personal example, I once came across some police kneeling on the back of what appeared to be a homeless black man in the center of my city, and I took out my phone to record. I still think this was the correct thing to do, and I passed that footage on to the ACLU in hopes that they could do something about it, but I wouldn't want to post that video. And certainly the police that I videoed did not want me taking that video and took steps to intimidate me out of continuing to record. I don't think that I knew what I was doing. And I think I should have. There are lots of resources out there where you can learn about the basics of OPSEC and best practices and how to keep yourself and your fellow activists safe. And I think that this is all linked together, right? This is all about keeping ourselves safe as the environment becomes harder to live through. And I think right now we need that. So I hope that you will take this as an opportunity, not to despair, but to learn how to deal with a changing environment and how to fight back. And so on that, let me just thank you and say, keep learning, friends.